Welcome to the Man United News Channel. Manchester United is entering the critical phase of the transfer window, where every decision could shape the entire season. A blockbuster signing is on the horizon, a star is unexpectedly revived, or a tactical deal is quietly being finalized. Plenty of surprises await. Join us as we analyze, assess, and update you with the latest news on Manchester United in today's bulletin. Manchester United in a race against time. With only a few weeks left before the summer transfer window closes, Manchester United is entering a decisive phase. Under the guidance of head coach Ruben Amorim, the Old Trafford outfit has made an impressive start. But to turn a steady transfer window into a breakthrough, they need to accelerate, act decisively, and make game-changing decisions. Two new signings have already arrived at Old Trafford, notably Matheus Cunha and Bryan Mbeumo, two Premier League stars who collectively scored 37 goals last season. With a total cost exceeding £120 million, Manchester United has demonstrated its enduring appeal despite not competing in European competitions. These signings not only bolster the attacking firepower, but also perfectly align with the high-pressing style that Amorim pursues. However, this alone is not enough to define a team with a distinct identity. Manchester United needs a world-class striker, and the player in their sights is Benjamin Sesko. With 21 goals for RB Leipzig last season, Sesko has emerged as the top target for the number 9 role. Manchester United believes he is the key to solving their goal-scoring woes, which have plagued the team for the past 2 seasons. They are prepared to fiercely compete with Newcastle, whose initial offer was rejected by Leipzig. Although the club claims it can sign Sesko without selling players, to bring in an additional goalkeeper and midfielder, 2 positions Amorim is particularly focused on. They need to free up the wage bill and streamline the squad. So far, Marcus Rashford is the only major star to depart on loan to Barcelona. Meanwhile, the group targeted for sale, including Sancho, Malaysia, Antony, and even Garnacho, has yet to receive concrete offers. Chelsea is interested in Garnacho, but the projected £50 million price tag could drag the deal to the final moments. Rasmus Højlund, once a beacon of hope for the attack, is rumored to be valued at £30 million, though he is likely to stay for squad rotation. Players like Xerxes and Bailey could be offloaded at cut prices. On the other hand, young talents like Harry Amass or Toby Collier are likely to leave on loan, but this won't significantly boost the club's budget. Ruben Amorim didn't come to patch things up, but to rebuild the footballing philosophy. The style of play he pursues demands precision and personnel selection. How Manchester United handles deadwood like Sancho or Antony and optimizes the squad to make room for tactical pillars will measure the organizational capability of the new regime at Old Trafford. Signs point to a blockbuster Benjamin Sesko deal. According to Sky Sports, young striker Benjamin Sesko has been training separately at RB Leipzig's facility instead of joining his teammates. This is far from a random move, as the transfer market enters its crucial phase. Sesko's absence from team training is seen as a clear sign that Leipzig is mentally preparing to part ways with their star striker. Manchester United is leading the race to secure the Slovenian forward's signature. According to renowned transfer journalist Fabrizio Romano, the Old Trafford club has submitted an offer worth €85 million, equivalent to roughly £74 million, to RB Leipzig. This includes €75 million upfront and €10 million in add-ons. David Ornstein of The Athletic confirms that, despite Newcastle offering a slightly higher €90 million, Sesko is currently leaning toward Manchester United. Sky Sports sources indicate that the 2003-born striker is convinced by the project being built by head coach Ruben Amorim, a youthful, bold initiative promising to restore Manchester United's glory. Although Leipzig remains hesitant, they have shown maximum respect for Sesko, allowing him full control over his future and refusing to finalize any deal without his consent. However, The decision to have Sesko train separately is widely seen by experts as a step toward an imminent departure. Since joining Leipzig from RB Salzburg in 2023, Sesko has scored 39 goals and provided 8 assists in 87 appearances, an impressive tally for a 22-year-old. Internationally, he has netted 16 goals in 41 caps for Slovenia, making an impact at Euro 2024 with his pace and technical ability. Fabrizio Romano suggests the Benjamin Sesko deal could be finalized this week, barring any last-minute changes. With the new season approaching, Manchester United knows time is running out, and to compete seriously in the Premier League, they must act more decisively than ever. **** Manchester United poised for a surprise double bargain. **** As the Benjamin Sesko deal shows signs of stalling, Manchester United has swiftly turned to another promising target, Ollie Watkins. Aston Villa's star striker. Not only is Watkins open to leaving, but he's also excited about the prospect of playing for the Old Trafford side. With Arsenal having pursued him in January, Manchester United now faces challenges as Newcastle has accelerated their efforts, offering £78 million for Sesko, a figure matching United's offer, though Newcastle's payment structure is deemed more favorable. According to ESPN, RB Leipzig is leaning toward Newcastle, increasing the likelihood that Manchester United could miss out on their top target. This is where Ollie Watkins emerges as a viable and valuable alternative. Players like Jacob Ramsey and Leon Bailey haven't attracted significant interest, and Watkins, despite being a key figure, could be the ideal sacrifice to ensure financial stability for a Emery's side. If Manchester United secures the deal for under £50 million, they would save over £25 million compared to Sesko and gain additional budget to pursue a key signing in defensive midfield, a position where Ruben Amorim is still searching for a partner for Bruno Fernandes. In an increasingly tense transfer market, Manchester United is showing commendable flexibility and pragmatism. If Benjamin Sesko proves unattainable, signing Ollie Watkins is not only financially sensible, but also a tactically effective and immediate solution. What do you think about Watkins potentially joining Old Trafford? Is he the right fit for the attack under Ruben Amorim? Leave your comments to discuss with the fan community. Hjulmand is the key to Manchester United's revolution. Head coach Ruben Amorim is gradually reshaping Manchester United's midfield according to his philosophy, and the player he wants to build around Bruno Fernandes is not Ederson or Douglas Luiz, but his former Sporting protege, Morten Hjulmand. According to reliable sources, Hjulmand is Amorim's top transfer priority this summer. The Portuguese tactician believes the Danish midfielder is the most critical piece to complete the Manchester United rebuild, with Christian Eriksen's departure and plans to deploy Bruno Fernandes in a deeper role to maximize his playmaking ability. The Old Trafford club must find a quality defensive midfielder capable of shielding the backline and organizing play from the second line. In Amorim's eyes, Hjulmand is the ideal candidate. Having worked together at Sporting, Hjulmand deeply understands Amorim's tactical system, which demands a highly versatile holding midfielder who can intercept and distribute intelligently. This is the strength of the 26-year-old Dane, known for his calm, methodical play and robust physicality. Despite a €60 million release clause, Amorim believes his determination and close relationship with his former player could be key to bringing Hjulmand to Manchester United. However, they face competition from giants like Juventus and Manchester City, who are also closely monitoring the situation. Beyond Hjulmand, Manchester United has identified Syria-based backups. The first is Ederson, Atalanta's linchpin and a Brazilian international who's shown last season. Valued at around £63.5 million, Ederson remains an attractive option, particularly for his excellent midfield control. The other is Douglas Luiz, who is no longer part of Juventus' plans. The old lady is willing to let him go for £40 million, a reasonable price for a player with experience in both the Premier League and Serie A. However, compared to Hjulmand, Douglas Luiz lacks the tactical synergy with Amorim, which could be a significant drawback. Morten Hjulmand may not be a name that excites fans, but he could be the tactical key to the revolution Ruben Amorim is leading at Manchester United. With his ability to connect play, orchestrate, and protect the defense, Hjulmand promises to give Bruno Fernandes the freedom to shine in the new season. What do you think of Amorim's choice? Is Hjulmand the perfect piece for Manchester United's midfield? Leave your comments below to discuss **** why Manchester United refuses to sell Harry Maguire. ***, once seen as a symbol of disappointment under previous managers, Harry Maguire is making a strong comeback and has become indispensable in Manchester United's new era under Ruben Amorim. Despite past criticism, the 32-year-old centre-back is being retained at all costs, a move that clearly reflects his importance to the rebuilding project. According to reliable sources, Manchester United has rejected at least 5 offers from Premier League and Serie A clubs for Maguire. Moreover, the club has proactively informed partners that he is almost certain to extend his contract and finish his career at Old Trafford. Please subscribe to the Man United News channel to stay updated with the latest news about your beloved team. Goodbye and see you in the next bulletin.